Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The second part after write check is basically the second part is other checks and envelopes, but we are not going to discuss this one. Why? Because this is used only if we have online banking and we use the check from the QuickBook company. See, order check from QuickBook, order check, order check and envelopes online, set checks order reminder, right? This is used only if we use the checks of QuickBook. So, but we do not use it, so that is why no need for this one, and it is not in use basically. Next one is enter credit card charge. What is enter credit card charge? Enter credit card is of course another way of making payment. If you remember, we have discussed there are two types of card in the bank. One type of card is called debit card, and the second type of card is called credit card. Debit card first. First, what is debit card? Debit card also we can call it prepaid card. Prepaid card means first of all you have to deposit to your bank account and then you can use it. It means it is your own money. And on the other side we have credit card. Credit card means postpaid card. Postpaid card means first of all you use bank's money and then you have to pay or repay the amount, of course along with the interest. It means in the case of debit card you first have to deposit to your bank account and then you can use, but in the case of credit card you no need to deposit to your bank account. Money is from the bank. The bank has offered this facility for you. It's a credit facility, or we can say a type of loan. And then of course after usage you can pay for the bank. In this case, banks set a limit for you. For example, you can withdraw from your bank account up to 1 lakh, up to 2 lakh, up to 3 lakh, right? So this is a type of basically liability and you have to repay in the future. Click on this one. When you click on this one, first of all, it says that you have to create your credit card account, right? How can you create your credit card? You can create from here as well, or otherwise you can cancel this one. You can go for the chart of account, right? Click on chart of account, click on right, then new. Here there is an option by the name of credit card. Long back in the previous videos we discussed regarding regarding different types of chart of account, right? So you can click on credit card and you can create one. Go, then select create. For example, let us say we can say as the Z Banks, right? As the Z Banks credit card. Let us say this credit card is belong to SZ Bank, right? There is no balance. We don't want to give any balance. Save and close. That's it. No need for banking. So close this one. Now you go for the banking section and click on the credit card charge. You can find out at least one credit card, right? Otherwise, from here also you can create several credit cards, right? When you open this credit card section, you have two part here. First part, purchase, also we can call it charge, and the other part is called refund or credit. What is the purpose of this section? Click on this section if you want to make a payment through this credit card. If you want to make a payment through this credit card, so you have to use from this part. But on the other side, if you want to repay for the credit card, you have to use from this section. Or we can say, if you purchase something, so you have to use from this section. Why? Because you want to make payment. But if you want to return it back to the supplier and redeposit your money to your credit card, you have to use from this section. Let us say first we want to purchase something through credit card. Here it shows the balance of the balance of credit card. How much balance do we have? Still we have zero balance. Why it is zero balance? Because we have not purchased anything yet. If you purchase, the balance of this one increase. Why the balance of this one increase? Because it is a type of liability. As much as you purchase, the balance of this one increase. Let us say we want to make a purchase. Purchase from whom you want to make a purchase. Let us say, for example, we want to purchase from Muhammad Sadiq. Which date do you want to make a purchase? This is the reference number and how much for the purchase. So we do not mention the amount, we want to mention the expenses and so on, right? Let us say, for example, I have purchased something from this is the supplier. Let us say, for example, I have purchased, we can say, keyboard. How many keyboard you want to make? How many purchase? How many keyboard you want to purchase? 1,000 keyboard, for example. 1,000 each is 10,000. Each is 10 become how much? 10,000. You want to make some other purchase as well. Let us say we want to purchase Dell computer. How many Dell computer? For example, 200 Dell computer. Value is equal to how much? 39,000. Total become equal to how much? 49,000. So 49,000 is the amount that we want to make a purchase through this one. So go and save it. Now the balance on this account increased how much? 49,000. So as much as you purchase through this one, the balance increase. Let us say, for example, this time we want to make a payment, either purchase or a payment to anyone. Let us say one of our suppliers by the name of Hangul, right? We want to make a payment to him. And why we want to make a payment to him? It is because of any expenses. For example, because of, we can say, interest expenses. How much we want to make a payment to him? Let us say, for example, we want to make a payment of 12,000. So credit card also can be used for the purpose of payment, either for the expenses or for the item that we have purchased, right? We calculate this one to show the amount here. This is how much is the amount? 12,000. Give a reference number. This is the bill number, basically. You can mention it, right? This number, this one. This one, save and close this one. Now balance increased to how much? To 61,000. Let us say previously we purchased something from one of our supplier by the name of Mama Sadiq, and now we want to return it back. Let us say we purchased battery and we check the battery and some of them are not as per our requirements. If they are not as per our requirements, so we negotiate with the supplier and we return it back. So if you want to return it back, on that case, click on the refund or credit. See, even the color is different, right? This is for the purpose of purchase and this is for the purpose of return. To whom we want to return, for example, previously was Mama Sadiq. For what purpose? Previously we purchased, we can say, book, for example, keyboard, for example. Oh, let's save. Oh. Mistakenly to save. So let's once again select Mr. Sadiq and select, for example, previously we purchased, I don't remember, let us say we purchased Dell computer, for example. Out of several Dell computer, we want to return part of it back. We want to return part of Dell computer back. How many computer we want to return? Let us say we want to return 20 computer back to this one. How much is the amount? The amount is 3,900. How much is the balance of this one? This one. So definitely the balance, if you return back and refund the amount into your credit card account, the amount definitely decrease. Amount decrease how much? 53,000. So this was the purpose of this one. Enter credit card charge, right? So credit card is one of the way of making payment. Either you can make a payment or otherwise you can receive a refund back because of return of the goods and